Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento area realtor, and I'm sitting today with Ryan Lundquist. His website is sacramentoappraisalblog.com. As you can guess, he's an excellent appraiser in the Sacramento area. And we're just talking about different topics going on today. And Ryan, I wanted to ask you a question. I get asked this a lot as an agent, both when I'm representing a buyer or a seller. The buyer and the sellers, they maybe get a little confused. They say, well, why did the appraiser get a copy of the contract? And they already know the price, and I'd say 85%, 90% of the time, the appraisal ends up kind of coming at that price anyway. So why is that the process? Why does it go that way?
Well, I mean, how can we know what to appraise it for if we don't know the contract price?
Right?
I'm just kidding.
Just rubber stamp it, right?
Yeah, so I understand. I mean, that seems really fishy. First of all, appraisers don't make the rules. There's the Fannie Mae appraisal report, and that report requires appraisers to analyze the contract.
Okay.
Now, think about it this way. On one hand, it looks like, hey, is the appraiser just rubber stamping the property? And that's not appraising. That's hitting the number, and that should not be happening. But to be fair, if a property's been vetted on the open market and it has multiple offers or however many there are, and buyers and sellers have agreed on a price, that's probably a pretty reasonable reflection of value. And so it's not like the appraiser is coming from a different planet analyzing the market. We see the market speaking sometimes in the contract. But think about it this way. There's sometimes valuable data found in the contract. It's not just about the price, but I can look and see, what type of repairs have been requested. I can see sometimes disclosures made by the seller about things that have happened at the property, things that maybe need repaired, although sometimes appraisers don't get all that information. Some stuff is hidden. I don't know how that happens.
Not sure what you're talking about.
But there's actually valuable information. Sometimes we see in a contract, you can kind of see that, how a price changed over time. Maybe it was reduced in light of repairs, and so there's a story there to understand. Maybe it was increased to try to cover repairs also. And so I think that it's actually valuable data, and I think a part of the story in understanding this transaction, okay? And the reality is this: value is not found in the contract price. Value is found in the market. And so you might put together a contract and say, we're going to sell this property for $100. It doesn't matter what's in the contract. What matters is what's in the market. Okay, what are properties that are similar selling for in the market? That's what appraisers need to give the most weight to. And so I don't have a problem with analyzing the contract. I want to scrape that thing and comb it for any data possible. I want to understand, how did the seller and buyer come together and agree on this price? That is a golden question and a wonderful opportunity for appraisers. And that's what Fannie Mae wants, so that's what we have to do. If they do away with that, then hey, fine. I don't have a problem with that either.
Okay, so part of the process basically then is you're seeing maybe there was 2 or 3 counters that went on, so you're kind of following the progression of how the negotiation went on. And,
definitely.
And you're not just taking it as, okay, well, this is the number they ended at, so I just need to make it come in at that. You're saying more of, this is what was going on in the market at the time, and so I'm kind of taking this and then adding, the comps into it and seeing if they sort of align with each other.
So, yeah, my job is not to hit the contract price. So my job would be to tell the story of value and arrive at a supported opinion of value. Okay, I would say the contract is simply something that's analyzed. And so I don't look at the contract price and say, that's my goal, I need to reach that. Okay, but the lender on an appraisal form, you have to realize they're trying to answer one question: should we do a loan on this property? Here's what it's in contract for. And so obviously they'll make a decision based on the appraised value, or the seller and buyer will negotiate. So in an appraisal geared towards a lender, it makes total sense for the lender to entertain what it's in contract for and then what the value is at.
Sure. Okay. Well, there you go. There's some good information on kind of why the system is that way and how it works out and everything. So thank you, Ryan. If you're looking for some more good information on appraisal stuff or just really interesting data, funny stories, all kinds of good stuff, check out his website, sacramentoappraisalblog.com. And if you're looking to talk with a real estate agent as far as buying or selling, you can check out my website, realestatewithdoug.com. We both look forward to talking to you soon, and take care.
Thanks.